Bunnie Xo, the outspoken podcaster and wife of country music star Jelly Roll, has opened up in her upcoming memoir about the raw, unfiltered beginnings of their relationship. In an exclusive audio excerpt shared ahead of the book's release, she reflects on a memorable, and somewhat shocking, NSFW moment that nearly derailed their romance before it truly began. The story paints a vivid picture of two people from very different worlds who somehow found a deep, almost inexplicable connection amid chaos, mess and personal struggles. Bunnie describes meeting Jelly Roll, real name Jason DeFord, back in 2015, a time when he was far from the successful artist he is today. He was still grinding in the music scene, living a nomadic life, couch surfing and calling his beat-up brown van, affectionately nicknamed Bertha, home. Bunnie pulls no punches in her description, calling the van a heap of ST and the dirtiest vehicle she had ever encountered. Inside, the conditions were even worse. A mattress thrown directly on the floor, scattered used condoms, crumbs, trash and general disarray everywhere. For someone with OCD that pinged the Richter scale, the sight was overwhelming and off-putting. When Jelly invited her to hang out inside the van, Bunnie politely declined and opted to stay in her own car instead. Yet despite the repulsion, she felt an instant spiritual pull toward him. She admits he wasn't her usual type. She gravitated toward tough guys or goth emo boys with eyeliner, nor was she his. But the moment they met, something in her soul recognized him as the one. It was a cliché intuition she couldn't rationalize, yet it felt undeniable. Their early interactions unfolded in Las Vegas, where Jelly had driven nearly 48 hours from Tennessee to perform and see her. After their first night out, things escalated quickly in a way that highlighted both the passion and the awkwardness of new attraction. Bunnie stripped naked and invited him into her room. He entered, clearly intoxicated, and upon seeing her, nearly collapsed from shyness. She took the lead, sitting him down, climbing onto his lap, kissing him and beginning to undress him. But to her surprise, he refused to take things further physically. Instead of jumping into sex, he wanted to talk about their futures, dreams, and how they could build something real together. 4 hours, they lay together, sharing openly and honestly in a way Bunnie describes as the most candid conversation of her life. No topic was off limits. They dreamed aloud about what their partnership could become. The next morning, Jelly made her pinky promise that they would turn those dreams into reality, a sweet, childlike gesture that sealed their commitment in that moment. This encounter set the tone for their whirlwind romance. They met initially in August 2015 at a small Las Vegas show where Jelly performed to a sparse crowd of about 20 people. Bunnie felt that soul-level recognition immediately, even though neither fit the other's ideal type. She was in a toxic relationship at the time, and he was dealing with his own challenges, including fatherhood to his daughter Bailey from a previous relationship. They reconnected later that year, and by July 2016, after her ex went to prison, their bond turned romantic. Another night of heavy drinking led to a similar pattern, passion mixed with deep conversation. Jelly asked about her 5-year plan instead of rushing into intimacy, showing a level of maturity and intention that surprised her. They married just a month later in a Las Vegas chapel, committing to the goals they had discussed. Over the years, they achieved much of that plan, buying a home, supporting each other's careers and building a family unit. Bunnie left the sex work industry in 2019, launching her successful Dumb Blonde podcast, while helping fund Jelly's music projects and legal battles for custody of Bailey. Their journey included hardships, including a separation in 2018 after Jelly admitted to an affair. He later described it as one of his lowest points, but they worked through it, emerging stronger and renewing their vows in 2023.